Hi and welcome to A-Frame Woodworking. We got another video for you today, and today's lesson is focused on drilling to a certain depth and how to control the depth of your drilling processes. Today's lesson was inspired by a friend of mine who was building a simple fly tying bench, and he was drilling holes. He didn't have a drill press, and he asked me, how do I drill the holes so that they're all consistent so that the depth of the hole is the same? I walked him through how to actually control the depth of his drilling using a simple corded drill, or if you don't have one of those and you have a cordless drill, I walked him through a simple technique for how to control the depth. So that's what today's lesson is all about, how to control the depth of your drill bit using this little shop trick. So let me get you started, and I'll walk you through the basic materials you need, and I'll show you how to control the depth using a drill. So this technique involves tape. Painter's tape works well, masking tape works well, and all we're going to do is mark the depth directly onto the drill bit. Now you can get fancy collars for drill bits that will lock these down and keep them at the same depth. A little bit more expense. This one is a much cheaper technique, and you can use it over and over again. And all it involves is figuring out the depth that you want to have drill. And in this case, I'm using a 1/4 inch drill bit to set these 1/4 inch dowels. And I'm going to say that I want this dowel to go in halfway into my project. So I'm going to set my drill bit right against my ruler, keeping in mind that you do have a tip on this brad point bit. I'm going to be okay with this, but I want to make sure that the depth goes down to the end. And then all I'm going to do is take my piece of tape, and at the middle of the tape, I'm going to place that right on my mark, right onto the drill bit. And that way I have little wings, almost like little wings of an airplane. And then I'm simply going to fold this around my drill bit, line up my edges so I have a little flap. And now this little flap, when it makes contact with my material, that will give me a 1/2 inch depth. Now it's just a matter of getting your drill bit chucked up into your drill. Okay, line it up. And there my flapper hit. So now I've just set that depth. And there you have it. Now if we did this right, both those dowels should be in there, and they should be at approximately the same depth. So give that a try. This trick might save you some time, might even save one of your projects down the road. The tape comes off really easily and you can control the depth, or if you have a project that takes the same depth over and over again, you certainly can keep these. You can write on these what project they went for. Lots of applications for this little tape trick to help you control the depth when you're doing a drilling application. So I hope this was useful. Check us out online, www.aframewoodworking.com. And we'll be coming up with some more tips and tricks to help you with your next woodworking project.